Greetings and welcome to yet another episode of the Class Action Point podcast. Today we have playing our wonderful PCs, Jared, who is playing
Aya, the Tiefling Ardent.
Alex, playing
Zephyr's the Hengeo Kai Scout.
Ryan, playing
Murdoch, the Dwarven Warden.
Chris, playing
Dwayne, the Goblin Artificer.
Jessica, playing
Zool, the Tiefling Scion.
and Adam.
I thought you were a demonic dog.
And
Adam's a
Adam.
demonic
Oh,
dog.
no. Mm-mm.
And Adam
I'm playing Cedra, a elven monk.
And then there's me, Andrew, who will be playing everybody else.
Wait, an elven monk? I thought you were a water Pokemon.
It's an easy mistake.
I thought he was Charizard, to be honest. So,
Alright, previously.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
Yeah. Previously on the campaign, the party had went to find some bandits and instead found a,
Well, we
bigger
found
problem.
the bandits. That
and
wasn't
found a
ambiguous.
bigger problem too.
Yeah. We kicked Bandit's ass.
Yes, you did. You barely got hurt, really.
it is true.
You were very effective against the bandits. How effective will you be against your new opponent, though?
Old age.
Cancer.
Tendinitis.
Gingivitis.
Regular
Oh,
cancer
no.
or the kind of cancer caused by immigrants?
Yeah.
Cheese
Especially-
cancer.
Especially
Yes.
the kind caused by immigrants.
Yes. The answer is yes.
Anyway,
I just read on Yahoo that McRibs compared to Jello because they've got so much sugar in them. Murdoch, I feel, has eaten lots of McRibs in this world.
Alright, so when we last left our party, they were dealing with the aftermath of the whole, kill a bunch of bandits and take back stuff that turned out to be, not stuff, but people.
Well, to be fair, people are made of stuff.
I don't know.
We're all made of stuff.
So I kind of missed most of this because I had to go last time. So we found these girls. That's pretty much I knew they were tied up, and I was like, I had to go. So I heard some really weird things about these girls. And is this Ulrich their keeper or a
Ulrich was
noble?
one of the guys you beat up, the one you let
Yeah.
live.
Oh.
They interrogated him and found out he was he wasn't in charge of this stuff, and he was kind of like tending their base when the rest of the bandits came back with, hey, we found these carts and there are people in them. What do we do with them? And the leader was like, I don't know. I'm hungry. Let's cook something, then we'll talk it out or something while we eat.
So the way I understand it is, this Ulrich guy, actually the bandits themselves, they were just doing banditing things, and they really didn't mean to kidnap these girls. I guess what we decided was that the true evil in this whole situation was the noble that was talking to the sheriff or the guard sergeant. Yeah,
The one who hired us, the other guy.
Yeah.
was talking.
He's a slave trader, and so these girls are all part of that.
Oh.
And so now we are trying to decide what to do with the girls, A, and B, how we're going to bring the ultimate downfall of this noble.
Yeah,
Uh,
he is also an ambassador from a foreign country, and they kind of
yeah.
discuss the problems with that.
Well, the problems, schmoblems. I think most of us, or
Problems,
some of us,
goblins.
decided that we were just going to kill them after
Yes.
returning the girls to the school. I think we decided.
Yeah, or something
Yes.
like that.
I'm down with killing him if we challenge him to a fair fight first. I'm just not a fan of like sneaking in and murdering him.
we
Hmm.
we
Mur-
can, we can
Mur-
give him a dagger.
It doesn't need to be sharp; it just needs to be a dagger.
A dagger with a poisoned handle. That's all.
It's a blade. It's like the blade mechanism where if someone holds it that isn't its owner, it stabs them in the hand.
Or it's
Murdoch does not stealth anyone.
why are you
How did you
stealthy?
roll a -1?
Yeah,
My
mine's
thing
good.
is a -2,
Oh my god!
and I rolled a 1.
It's fine. It's fine.
So
I give you a
Murdoch
+2.
killed
so
no one behind their back.
Yeah.
He only does it to their face,
Oh.
Okay.
literally.
That's fine. Me and Zool can be the assassins.
Hell yeah. I'll
I-
assassin the hell out of him.
I can
Yeah.
distract him though.
True. You could just like be. You could be another drunk dwarf stumbling
Yes.
along the road.
Oh boy.
And Ia was like, I think she was conflicted because she's like, well, I'm supposed to be a good person in Bahamut's light, blah, blah, blah. But then she's like, oh, yeah, this guy's evil, which is against the light. So sounds good to me.
It sure is.
Yeah.
It's a conflict of what you know is right and what you really want to do.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'd say then we head back. What do we do with this Ulrich guy? Do we?
We're
Oh, yeah,
taking
that's
him
right.
with us.
Oh, he's coming along too. Okay.
Yeah.
So
He is. He is. He. If you figured out that he's kind of like not happy with the whole thing with the slave thing, and really, he's actually offered to carry one of the girls back.
He's like a
Yeah,
bandit
do
of
that or not.
circumstance.
He's kind of. He signed up to steal money, maybe objects, not people.
right. So they're not really evil guys.
But what is a
They're
slave but an
just
object to as a
crooked.
person?
Well, not necessarily. We know Ulfric is not an evil person. We're not sure
Right.
about the rest of the bandits that we just murdered in cold blood.
They're not exactly.
They're dead now.
They're dead now.
The
Oh,
hitman
we
a
did
little-
find a sweet. Didn't we find a sweet sword or something?
Oh yeah.
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 I saw that
Definitely.
master blade.
Yeah.
I've got
Zephyr's got a cool sword.
I got a new
Very
light
nice.
blade, so I can take the light blade feat next time and hit even harder
And more accurately.
and more often.
Maybe you
Which
should just
I-
go up to the noble and say, "Hey, check out this sweet blade I just found."
See, no,
What
guys,
are our
I have
chances of approaching the noble, pretty much outing him that we know what he's doing? We think that would fail badly.
Hey guys, I've got a great idea. We have a garbage disposal in our dorm. Why
Good point.
not? Why not invite him over saying, "We have your stuff, kill him and feed him to the garbage disposal."
It's
Otherwise
like
known as
feeding
Puggy the
bodies
Dragon.
to the hogs. Yeah, I can dig that.
Except there'd be no evidence because we could just scrub up his blood and Puggy wouldn't say anything.
Blood. I think Puggy could eat him like whole.
But we'd probably have to kill him first.
This sounds very mobs feeding people to pigs.
And this is an issue why we're not
No.
slavers.
No, we're not. I feel like I'd rather kill him myself if he's an evil guy than well, not that our little dragon friend doesn't deserve a meal so choice. But I think if he's evil, I'd rather clock him in the face.
Was the slaver a human?
What?
The
Was the
noble.
slaver was the noble a
The
human?
owner.
He appeared to be, as far as you could tell.
Okay, so yeah.
Well, I'd say
I
I think we actually, I guess we have very little options, so we have to go back and
We need to take the girls back to the school first so that they're safe.
That I do agree on.
We do that.
Yes.
So that's our
We agree,
first
so we do it.
stop.
Alrighty. So, here's the thing. To get to the school, there are two ways to get to the school. However, one of them is basically go all the way around the Swine's Mead to the back and try and figure out the way that the kobolds got in before. Or you could just walk down Main Street up to the school, or through other parts of the town.
Let's avoid directly going through the town, considering
So-
he'd probably be watching to
However,
see if we brought the girls.
yeah.
And I'll risk fighting some random beast on the way around.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
agree.
I wonder if we can find the way in that the kobolds took if we're to avoid walking in the front gate.
Wait, is there a
Well,
way for us to just go around Swide's and end up on the main road again to just go back up? Just like avoid
no,
just the
Swine's
town?
Meat is basically the Swine Dimples Academy is basically in like a corner. Is like one of the like is like a quarter of the Swine's Mead area. Yeah, basically it's like let me get a let me show you a thing that will help get a
I think between the group, we have enough nature or perception that we should probably be able to find it.
Yeah, I mean, if dumb kobolds were able to find a way in, I think we can.
Also, if you think
Alrighty.
about it, a dragon walked through there to get into that house.
Good point.
Alrighty, here's
Those
the
are
thing.
Hey, that could have been a mail order dragon. You don't know.
Alrighty, here's the thing. You see the red box? Red
Yes.
box is basically Swine Mead. Swine Dimples is basically where the blue box is.
And we're probably like here.
And you're like about down here somewhere. Little
So
ways
yeah,
away.
we just have to go around. Okay.
But to do so also would take a while. You'd probably be dark by then. And more or less, you'd be breaking into Swine's Dimples, more or less. Because they usually close up a lot of the stuff once it gets dark.
Hey guys, do you think we could disguise the girls as somewhat like just travelers? I mean, I know two of them are still knocked out, but we could pretend they're like drunks, basically.
Do we have spare uniforms that we could smuggle them in with them wearing? Nobody might
Not with
look
you. Not with
twice at the.
The
I don't know. We got all the stuff that the bandits were wearing, right?
true.
you. Yeah, the stuff the bandits
Cloaks
wearing
and
were.
armor.
Yeah, there's some.
Oh, I'll dress as a bandit if they want to wear what I'm wearing.
I gave the tiefling girl beside me my cloak. I'll give her like other stuff and like cover her head and her horns
Now,
and her tail.
Everyone.
Oh, you know, I
give
bet I
me
have a
some
hat
kinda-
somewhere too.
Give me a. I don't know what it would be. Would we call it? Let's call it a. Actually, I'm not sure what we would call it.
Well, what's the check meant to be for?
Basically, to think about
Intelligence.
what kind of plan that might help you. Think of kind of remember
Insight?
what you've been doing. What you've.
I'd say maybe an int or whiz check then.
Okay,
See if
make me an
it's-
intelligence or wisdom check, whichever's better for you.
Neither
And
of them.
we'll see how if you think of or remember something that might help you.
Yes.
Alright.
A is not rolling because she's still just trying to find her inner happy place.
Me and Dweon are very okay.
I use
at
my
this.
intelligence.
Oh yeah,
I-
Seaver uses wisdom. I'm sure.
I use my wisdom,
Alrighty.
so I've got a plus.
Zephyrus and Dweon kind of really get good at this. Zool, what was your bonus for that? 8?
Plus 5.
Plus 5, okay. Alright, Dweon and Zephyrus. Zephyrus, after his little chase around half the town, recalls a few things. about that few things about where he went, where things were while going there. So basically, he recalls there was a like church just outside of that he could see just inside like the of a swine meat what's it called borders, more or less. There might be a place to that might be useful, might be he's not sure which church it was, but if it's a actual church, it's probably at least a decent people one, not
So we could get
any
like
cult type thing.
So we could get like robes for them and stuff like that.
Robes, or you might be able to drop them off to get them, sanctuary, so to speak. Dweon is thinking, food is thinking he's still hungry because the meat he got on the stick was not filling. They're probably hungry too, and also it might not be a good idea to take them directly to Swine Dimples either. He's saying, whatever the kobolds went through too was probably at least rough terrain and stuff. And kobolds are short. Not all of you are. Even Puggy was not the tallest of things. He was more wide than tall.
So Dweon gives them some tots out of his side pocket.
Well, Seika is still the only one that's awake. But yeah, maybe getting them someplace to where they can get healed up a bit and eat something.
Didn't you already give Seika your tots?
Yeah, he did.
Don't you?
So you don't have any more tots.
If me and Dweon talk about this, I'm gonna say, I wonder if we could leave them at the tailor's, because I trust him more than anyone else, honestly. The church is trustworthy, but at the same time, I feel like if he just came in and said like, "Oh, these are my companions. I'm just gonna take them with me," that they would just believe him.
Yeah.
Do you think he'd be able to handle 1, 2, 3 extra people?
I'm sure he has guards.
The tailor.
The tailor has guards?
Oh, the tailor? No.
No.
But someone could stay behind and protect them at the very least. I'll volunteer if it's worthwhile, but we just need to keep them somewhere if we can't get them to Swine Dimples. We should at least keep them somewhere until nightfall.
Yeah, at the very least. Yeah, by the time you get back, going directly back, it will be kind of getting close to dusk, but not quite dusk. And it'll probably be easier to carry somewhat to not be noticed too much in the dark.
So would we have enough time to just go to the tailor's house? Is that before?
Well, the tailor's house was basically more central to the town. It was like around in the near. It was a lot closer to Swine Nipples, and it's just a little bit out of the way of the whole direct route.
And so this church that we noticed, some 11, or just some, was that more closer to the, say, gates or something like that?
Yeah, well, there isn't really a gate, at least in that part of the city, but it was it's like a couple of houses into the city. It's not hard. It's not going to be something that you'll be passing half the city to get to.
Is this a Church of Bahamut?
Give me a history check. Give me a history check to kind of remember what you saw.
Aya knows it's Paylor.
Actually, no.
I rolled a 19 history.
Yeah.
3.
You recall a kind of bird motif to it. So
I just
there's
remember
like
there
a
was a
bird
church.
statue
Raven
on it.
Queen?
Possibly.
Which,
Okay.
I don't know. We would
I
trust to leave them at the Raven Queen.
I would trust to leave them with the Raven Queen, considering that's who I worship.
Yeah, they're
Oh, my bad.
they're mostly neutral, but they're kind of they're good people. They just go out of their way for a lot of things.
Yeah.
All
See,
right.
I would be comfortable with staying with them there, not leaving them there. It's not like they would kill them. They're not cultists.
No.
They just believe in the death god, which is okay.
Yeah.
But what I say is we just take them and we'll stay with them in the church while a few of us go out and get food
Yeah.
Okay.
to feed each other and them.
Yeah.
All
We have
right.
enough and to sell all the supplies we just grabbed from these raiders.
Yeah. I'm just
I look
moving
at
some stuff around a little bit to make it easier to transport things later.
All right.
No. Don't put your. I'm doing the moving. I'm in charge of the moving. Naya will stand in the fire because she's immune to it.
And so we're also tying up we're tying up Ulrich's arms and
Well, he said he's willing to carry one of them.
Oh, that's
I
right.
Yeah. He's
I
not
look at
taking his weapon his shield with him.
I look at Ulrich and say, "You can carry the supplies. We'll carry the weapons, but you can carry all the other junk."
Okay.
And I'll continue to carry Hope or the
I
tiefling.
kind of like I like this whole thing we're doing with gathering NPCs like dragons and bandits and stuff to do all our,
to
clean
work
up
for
the
us.
dirty work. Yeah.
Alrighty.
We're forming an army.
That'd be great. If we just form an
Alright,
army of adventurers and set
so the
out.
party
All we need is a foe after that.
So basically you're heading back, having already carry a bunch of junk
Yep.
from the no weapons but a bunch of junk and stuff. And the rest and some of the others of you carrying the two that are unconscious.
I'm assuming the goblin chick is like.
It's still holding on tight to you.
All right. I'm just dragging through the brush, trotting along, getting very tired.
Yeah. Yeah. So you are approaching the entrance to the outskirts of Swine's Mead. It's not quite sunset or dusk, but it will be so in maybe an hour or so. Do you want to wait or just get them as quickly to the church as possible?
I'd rather just. I say we get them to the church as quickly as possible, since
Yes.
we know that we can keep them defended there.
Alrighty. Make me some stealth checks just to see if you get noticed by anybody in particular.
Everyone gains a +2 to that, by the way.
+2. All right.
Yes.
+2.
I'll figure it in.
Well, I'm really good at this.
I rolled a nat 1.
Alrighty.
Leon's very exhausted from dragging this goblin chick. He's complaining a lot. Oh my god.
That's a 29.
Can't you walk a little bit? Oh my god.
She is walking right beside you, holding onto your arm.
Do you guys really
It's
want
so
Murdoch
hot.
to roll this?
Oh my god.
Do you guys want Murdoch really to roll this?
Go ahead. I need everybody to roll.
I didn't
Yeah,
add the 2, so that's actually not bad. A 15.
Not bad for once.
It's like, I think me, Cedra, and Zool can make up for the. Like, we should be the ones carrying the girls, just like sneaking past everyone else while y'all three draw attention to yourselves.
Well, here's the thing. I just wanted to make sure there was a one, but only the one.
Oopsies.
Can I just like pick up Dweon over my shoulder just because he's so bad at this?
Dweon's
I don't know.
having
Like-
trouble because he's kind of also, dragging a female goblin with him.
Fair enough.
Yes.
He's having trouble with
Oh.
that.
We're having a deep conversation. Oh wait, no, we're not, because our tongue is cut out.
Oh,
Oh
that's
yeah.
awful.
It is awful. Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah, well, we'll deal with that.
Will we?
She is listening. She is listening intently to everything you say, though.
Well, at least now you can say that if you were to get into a relationship, she wouldn't slip you any tongue.
Oh, God.
Boo.
Alrighty. So you're headed for the. As you head into the town, and and you can see this. It's not huge, but it's a pretty fairly big cathedral type thing with a definite bird motif. Off to the right of the street. And it
Yes,
has,
indeed.
so
So who should we have talk to these people? Probably the person that follows the Raven Queen. Should
Yeah, I'll talk to them. I mean, I'm not very good at talking. Let's be honest, my charisma's 0. So,
Eh,
but
yeah, but everybody can roll a 20, not 20.
yeah,
It's kind of,
I'm
and it depending on how well you as a player explain yourself, you might not even need to make a check to do anything.
okay.
Or get a
We'll
big
try
bonus
this.
to it if you do.
Because at the same time, I don't want A to say anything because she'll probably say something about blasphemy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'll basically I'll go explain to them what the situation is. So, I'll walk into the church and find and ask where the head priest or priestess is.
I need to remind myself about who that was. Okay. Yes, okay. Got it. You see an older woman in the in kind of the who appears to be in Raven Queen priest garb type stuff, sweeping up the actually out just outside the doors to the cathedral, sweeping up the steps up to it. So, what are you gonna say?
I'll walk up to the priestess and say, "Hello, I am an adventurer from Swine Nipples. I'm a follower of the Raven Queen, but I come here with my traveling companions because we are seeking refuge. There is a ambassador somewhere who is using transferring cargo, and this cargo happened to be 3 young women, and we just need a safe place to stay for the next couple hours until nightfall so that we can sneak back into the academy. I'm sorry to
Oh.
put this weight on you, but it is
You're very
what needs to be done.
honest. Or very stupid.
I mean, yes, but I try not to lie.
Yeah.
Especially to you, priestess.
Understandable, yes. Please bring them in.
Okay. I'll go back outside to the party and say, let's get inside real quick.
Well, this was right outside the door.
Well, yeah. I'll just turn around and be like,
the steps outside.
I'll just kind of like nod to the door and be like, let's go.
Alrighty.
Quickly. And once we're inside, I will set the tiefling down beside the rest of the party and pay my respects to the Raven Queen.
Alright. Alrighty. She went in directly. The lady priestess you talked to went straight in, and appears to have gotten a couple of other individuals from the other residents of the church out. And an older man comes out in a not exactly a kind of teenage-ish, early 20s at the most, half elven fellow as well. They come out to help with you know.
Oh, I can just picture this guy like, yeah, the Raven Queen, the goddess of death, yeah.
He's a goth with like long black hair, black makeup around his eyes,
Actually,
black nail
no,
polish.
that's the old man.
Even better.
Yeah, he
Old
never really
Florida snake.
he never really grew out of that stage.
Oh god, the church is led by Alice Cooper.
Yes, that's canon. No more, Mr. Nice Guy.
Alice Cooper is the name of the head priestess.
Actually, the head priestess is well. We'll find that out in a moment. But right now, they're helping with the take care of the girls that are being carried. They both help whoever's each of them helps one of the people who's been carrying one of them, get them into, laying them on like one of the pews, and getting like some of the cushions to be a pillow. And does Dweon want to try and explain that the clinging goblin girl is one of these one of the ones they rescued or not? Or does he just want to continue having a goblin girl clinging to him?
No, Dwayne would, lead her over to the other girls and say in Goblin something to the effect of, "You're in a safe place now. We're going to get you fixed up and get you some food. We just need to take care of some things really quickly, but these nice people here at this church are going to take care of you." And
Alright, he kind of...
But don't worry, we'll be back. We're just going to take care of the bastard that did this to you.
So you're going to take... So, seeing as you're speaking Goblin, you're saying, we're going to take care of the person who did this to you.
No, probably more of an expletive in Goblinese.
Goblin, person, bastard, about the same thing.
Yes.
Interestingly, they also have the same words for scroll and toilet paper.
As well as the same word for food bowl and toilet.
Anyways. Goblins lead interesting lives.
Yes. Yeah. So does she? Can I?
Yeah. She'll hug you tight and then let go.
I give her like a rummage around in my bags and trying to think of something I could give her as be like, I'll come back for you because you have this type of thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
He finds a half-eaten sandwich.
Yeah, exactly. I find a half-eaten sandwich. I give it to her and say, "I'll be back for this. Don't you worry."
Well, you could give her like I don't know what you have in there. You could give her like some kind of like
a half-eaten sandwich.
Yeah, not so much.
Well, that's what Dweon would consider precious enough to come back for.
That is true, and
I mean,
he's very awkward in social situations. So
yeah. All right. Well, you give her some object to keep an eye on for you, and as for the rest of you, are you explaining anything about the what's been anything to the head priestesses there? The two male clergy there are working toward are kind of checking the uh, the other ladies for like to see what they needs done. They they obviously can tell that they've been unconscious and not exactly treated well for this.
I suppose Aya will be one of the ones working with the priests,
Okay.
just to keep her mind occupied on something.
Other than I want to rip this guy's head off and stuff it up his ass type of
Yeah,
thing.
think happy thoughts. Think happy thoughts.
You know.
And then she
She's
has to
got this
like, okay,
whole
no,
idea. Yeah.
and then she has to switch gears. Like, no, think about food. Think about food.
Oh yeah.
Um, I'll be sitting beside the priest who's helping with the tiefling, and I'm just kind of keeping watch over her and saying, "Do you know any? Can you tell if there's like something keeping her from waking up, or if she's just exhausted?"
Mm. The one who is working on her would be the younger fella, and he's like, I can't tell yet. I need to check a few things still, but yeah. Do you have any information that might help us? Like, where did you find them? What happened to them? Do you know if
I'll
they
look.
have any? If they've been injured or something in any way?
I'll look at them and say they were just being transported when the caravan that was they were on was attacked. So I don't know what could have been done to anyone. I know that the goblin had her tongue cut out, but I don't know about the other two yet because we haven't. They haven't awoken since we've found them.
Okay. Let me keep an eye on her for a moment. I need to tell Brother Lars um, uh, about this.
All right.
And he goes over to the older guy who's working with the human right now. And looking, checking her over at the moment. And he whispers, in it, you know, pauses a moment and whispers in his ear probably about what you mentioned. To check about that once they've done all the other stuff. Meanwhile, the head priestess has returned with various what appears to be some kind of healer's kit type thing, and puts it on the step right in front of the more or less altar. There's a couple of steps up to the altar, and there's like steps right, and it's like they're using the front pews to rest the ladies you've uh, rescued, and she just brings in like a big like box of like all sorts of healing stuff, bandages, bunch of vials and bottles of salves and stuff, and it's like looking over the rest of the group. So So, what happened? What is it? What she's been out of the conversation for a couple minutes while she went to get this. How did this
I'll
happen?
look at her and say we have no idea. We found them after we were hired by a nobleman to go take care of bandits that attacked his trade caravan. And when we searched the bandits' tents and as well as the caravan, we found these girls.
Hmm.
And so we can only assume that they were slaves. And as far as we can tell, he cuts out the tongues of the slaves as he did to the goblin over there. We're not sure about the other two because they've been asleep since we found them.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. This does not sound like good. Like anything good.
I agree. We're just trying to keep them safe for now because we're not giving them back to a slaver, no matter what his laws may be.
As you should not do so. She agrees with you.
I hope so.
So she goes to talk with the other two clergy, discuss what they need and stuff, and basically start with salves and bandages to kind of protect. You know, both women have some signs of like they've been bumped around a bit, few bruises here and there, and where the shackles were still kind of raw.
Yo, guys, I'll be right back.
And it's and they're work and while they're working, is there anything the rest of you want to do? Well,
Well, I
you're
know,
in
having
the
not gone
church,
in, I'm probably getting rest right around now.
and
So.
you're quiet
No, I'm
again.
good.
And
Am
Alan,
I?
Adam, you're quiet again.
I have not touched the thing since
Yeah,
adjusting it
poke.
last, so I don't know
Yeah,
why.
just try and poke the thing again. See if it'll fix it.
Uh, the auto adjust thing?
Yeah, the thing. Yeah, the call. And speak.
I'll speak once I've clicked it.
Well, try yelling a little bit.
Alright, did that do the trick?
Nope.
Alright, well, I'm going to talk while rapidly clicking it, as I did the last time, since that's the only thing I know as far as I can tell that's done anything.
Yeah. Give me a second. Let me try something on my edge. Try talking again.
Okay. Well, I'm
No.
talking now. I'm still clicking it.
Okay, that isn't working. Let me try something here. Alright.
Hey, yo, guys, my sister's over at my aunt's house, and she needs me to pick her up, so I'll be back in about 15 minutes.
Okay, go ahead.
Cool, dude.
So,
Alright,
so I guess the Aya, what she'll be doing is staying at the church to help with
got it.
to be the guard, basically.
Okay. Alright, and Adam, try talking again.
Okay, I'm talking right now. Still
Okay, it's
rapidly
not
clicking
doing
the...
anything. Okay. Well, just yell a little bit.
Here's what I'm doing.
Alright, so what are you doing? And I'll try and listen.
I'm rapidly clicking the automatically adjust microphone settings tab, or not
No,
tab,
what
but
I mean is
checkbox.
in game. What are you doing?
Oh, okay. In game, I never went into the church. I heard back, and I suppose at the point that you're asking if anyone's doing anything while the clergymen do stuff. That's probably the point where I'm wondering what the heck is taking them so long, and I'm going to go in there with a bit of concern and see if everything is all right.
Okay, you head in and basically see the scene with the clergy and basically watching over them, and several of the other people just kind of around. Guion just gave the Goblin Girl Seika something, and you're
Half-eaten
fine.
sandwich.
So, what are you doing?
And then Dwion is also like, he plops down into a pew very unceremoniously and
He plops down
is
into
breathing heavily and just like, oh my god, wiping his brow. He's exhausted.
Yeah, it's been a day.
It sure has.
Okay. And I'm gonna leave and rejoin the call, see if that fixes it.
I'm back too.
Okay, it's a little bit better.
Alrighty, all I did was leave and rejoin the call. Oh, I
Yeah,
quit clicking the
something
thing
seems to
too.
be going do funny things with it. Skype does that sometimes. Alrighty, so what was Cedar doing then?
Well, once I've gone in there and seen everybody that basically seems to be okay and that nothing's gone wrong, I'm basically going to ask, what are we doing now? I don't want to stay in this church while the clergymen sort out whatever they're doing. I'd prefer not to be in here at all, I must admit.
Alrighty.
If I am to leave, will anyone accompany me?
Alrighty. Well, so as you're wandering about, as you're in there and getting ready, the door that the clergy had come through from one of the side parts of the of the church, basically you hear a loud slam as the door is basically knocked open and something walks in.
What is it?
Well, give me a perception check, and we'll see what people think it is.
I rolled a 16 total.
All right, you got probably a total of like 1 or 2.
Yeah, I got a 2.
Yeah. So got Murdoch and Cedra.
Yeah, I'm about to do it.
And everyone, don't forget it's I keep forgetting what the number exactly is, but it's a +1 to everybody for their
It's
perception
okay.
checks.
3.
I did really well, and so did
Alright.
Cedra.
Alrighty, so those who, yeah, pretty much everybody but, well, actually, Zephyrus barely got it. So everyone but Zool. Sees what appears to be a rotten humanoid just kind of wander into the a stinky, rotten, shambling corpse just walk in.
From the outside, or is this from inside the church?
From the out in through a door that was partly that was like cracked open from that the clergy had come from.
Dwion jumps up and stands on the pew and says, "Oh my God, what is that?" He points.
Yeah, the clergy have seen. Oh no! Don't tell me. You forgot to close the door to the mortuary again, didn't you? The priest is like, talking to the younger clergy. He's like, well, yeah. So there's a zombie.
What kind of place is this,
Well,
Dwion?
Crap.
Cedar's going to look incensed on that one and just
There's a zombie?
Yeah.
kind of cut a nasty glare to Zephyrus over this one. This is where you wanted to take those girls?
Yeah.
Quick question. Is this the church cleanup quest?
Maybe.
Yeah, Church of the Raven Queen. Oops.
Had a little problem. The
So let put
priestess basically just kind of like points at it, and it kind of freezes, and the shambling corpse kind of freezes and falls to pieces. I'm sorry. We've had one of our uh, newer members has been having trouble with a
With obeying the natural laws and keeping corpses immobile.
uh was trying was doing something, and messed up a preservation a corpse preservation ritual, and well, yeah, the other day. So yeah, and she kind of daggers at the younger half elf guy, who's like, anybody can make a mistake.
I look at Cedra and say, well, I didn't realize that this would happen, but now it looks like these people also need our help, though I'm hoping that it can wait until after we get these girls safe to safety. Though it seems like the priestess over there is very capable of keeping the zombies away from them.
Yeah, it's just
Yes,
that
I see how good
keep
they are at locking doors.
Yeah, they just keep spreading, and it keep well. If you could deal with that real quick, you know, we can we'll deal with the healing. So
Mur-
there's
Murdoch has no problem with this.
I
yeah,
They're in his mind,
I
they're already dead.
I draw my sword and say, well, I guess we need to put down some undead while we're waiting for the healing to be done.
all right. Give me a moment. We'll need to transfer you over to the new the map here, and once the map decides it's gonna load for me.
Once a once Aya wakes up, she can come down here and join us.
Alrighty.
Yeah, maybe her light of Bahamut might be a good thing to have against zombies. Just
Oh
saying.
yeah, with her radiant damage might be useful.
She doesn't do radiant.
Oh, does she not do radiant? I figured she did some radiant with some of her
She just
attacks.
kind of looks. She just looks kind of glowy.
Okay,
So there should be a set of stuff.
that is quite a lot. I'm hoping a few of them are minions.
Maybe. I need to get my monsters.
My nature will overcome them.
True nature. My swords will cut them in half. So
Pretty sure my hammer will crush their bones.
that's good too.
Sounds pretty frightening. So.
I'll probably
Pretty
not
sure
do
no
much
matter
of
what, it's
anything.
going to smell like burnt corpses.
Oh no!
Fire probably does extra damage to burnt corpses. I'm assuming. So,
Some of them, yeah.
at least 3 of our party will be
Hopefully,
very
getting
useful.
stabbed does just as much to them.
Alright.
I'll make him really, really, really sad.
I used to be
Yes,
alive.
I used to be alive. Now I don't want to be anymore.
Oh wait,
I'm not.
Truth be told, most of these guys are just going to be, so they already sound depressed.
brains. Okay, well,
Do we get a bonus? I always forget. I know we get bonuses for numerous different things. I always forget. I feel like it's Aya who gives us an initiative bonus.
I don't remember. I don't know if she does or not.
But he's not here, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm just going to check on my kids because I'm totally not going first. I'll be right back.
7. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to type things in, and your stuff is kind of preventing me from doing so. Alright.
I look at Cedra and say, "Hey, at least we're getting paid to do this." I'm assuming.
Well, you know what they say about assumptions, and if you don't, I'll tell you after the fight.
Let's see. Doesn't really say if we get paid in this letter. As I like pull the thing out of the flyer out of my pocket. Please be discreet. Oops. We tend to be pretty loud.
And one more.
Well, as long as these abominations don't get upstairs, I'm happy.
Alright. Let us get
Me too. I
order.
hate the undead.
Alrighty. Sephruz will be first.
Well, that's a first.
Oh, you are Dex mostly.
Yeah, but I still only have a +4. I always tend to roll bad on initiative. Okay, well,
Alrighty.
let's see. What do I want to do?
So there's basically stairs down here, or it's into a basement area. You're sent there to go down to a basement area.
Oh, we need to
Pick-
add. We need to add Murdoch. He rolled a 7.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You won't forget
So
one of you doesn't have a thing.
yeah, I just remembered.
And he had a 7. Total 7.
Yes. Trying to find it real quick.
Got it. 7.1.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to delay my action for now, or delay my turn.
Alrighty. You're going to delay basically for a while. Okay.
Probably
Cool.
at least until after Dweon.
Okay, Zool. Jessica, are you there?
Sorry, my mic was muted. Okay. I'm going to move up a bit. And does it count as difficult terrain to move through each other's spaces? I can't remember.
No.
Okay. Well, no guts, no glory. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to try and do a dishearten,
On those 3?
a 2-point dishearten right there for those 3.
Got it. Broken skeleton first. Oh yeah. It's dead. Or, well, it collapses. So it is now prone. Shambling, then the shambling corpse. I think that might be enough. There's the thing. Yeah. Actually, it's not enough. By 1.
Okay, if it's not enough, then I'm going to do 8 ups insight to. I'm going to do a 1.8 ups insight to give myself.
You get it without using a point if you need to.
Okay.
Yeah, just so you know.
So I'll just. Okay. And I'll use that so it increases my roll by.
It rips through it, and yeah, psychic attacks don't really fit up with the whole thing. But basically, the top part falls off the bottom half, and the bottom half just kind of stands there, then collapses. It's not exactly. They're not exactly well cared for.
Okay.
The broken skeleton fell apart, but seems to still be moving a bit.
And that's the end of my turn.
I've returned.
Yeah.
We're fighting undead, so we need you.
Yeah. A zombie interrupted your healing session, and well, you're helping with the zombies.
Sorry, Jerry. You gotta
roll
roll
that
the
initiative.
character.
Yes, roll
Oh, and
your
both
Hit
the
your
broken
face,
skeleton and shambling
fire
corpse have a
sleep.
-5.
Got it. Alrighty.
Anybody give me any bonus to initiative?
Nope. Roll.
Where's my
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm gonna. Okay.
So he's up right now.
Wait. Alright, so Aya, it's your turn now, and something got confused here.
Well, it could be Sephruz's turn if he wants it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not.
okay.
Yeah.
He wants
Alright.
to.
Aya.
Yeah.
He wants to delay, yeah. Aya, put yourself in the big blue box. Your token's there.
So what just happened?
Zombies! A zombie interrupted, and basically, yeah, the church has a little undead problem at the moment.
Oh.
One of their
Well
trainees didn't do a good job at instead of preserving some dead people, reanimated them.
all right. Well, she's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and she's going to stab Shambling Corpse with an energizing strike.
Who is currently prone.
Yay! So I get a +2 to this. 21 versus AC.
That will destroy it. It's basically, yeah. You stab. You see a set of legs just sitting there, and then a little like torso crawling around. You stab the torso. It stops moving.
And I will give, since Zool is up here, I will give Zool the 6 temporary hit points.
Got it. Anything else?
And so Aya is gonna like get her spear back in the right position. She's like, it's just one thing after another, isn't it?
It's one of those days. Oh, by the way, you have had a milestone with due to the skill challenge of dealing with the cat thing and the bandit. So yeah, action points if you need them.
Alright, she's not gonna do that yet. She was pretty satisfied with taking out a shambling corpse.
Got it. Alright, Guion.
Let's see.
Actually,
So this is-
I'm wondering, would Aya know what's going on? She wasn't really exposed to that many undead on the archipelago, so she's going to ask, "What in the?"
Yeah, go ahead.
It's like I've only heard about creatures like these. Are these undead?
Yeah.
Ah, dear God, these are disgusting.
If they fall down,
Yes,
Please
stab
help
them.
them down.
If they fall down, stab them again.
Alrighty. So, Guion, what are you doing?
Quick question, Andrew. So this is still the same day as the bandit battle. So if we used our dailies, we can't use them, right?
Right. However, you do have an
Yeah.
action point.
Yeah, that's true. Let's
Might be
see.
handy.
Let's see. Trying to think what Dweon can do. He's going
Is that the
to
song of your
move.
people?
Yes. Let's see. He's going to move right here behind Zool. And I believe I still have an alchemist fire somewhere on me.
I think, yeah, but I think it's might be your last one.
I think it is my last one. I have little check marks here. So I think I have an alchemist acid. But I'm going to use a fire one. I'm going to throw it right here. That's area burst 1 within 10.
Got it?
So I will make my attack on those 3.
Starts with Skeleton Lancer and around.
That's there. Yes. Let me get my
you
dice
see-
roller up.
Can you see them?
True. You're not quite in the.
Well, let me see. Let me draw my thingy here.
You can see
You've
them.
got this corner in your way.
Oops.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, you're not gonna get the. You could, however, go for these 3 up here in the.
It's
up
not
here.
blocking his line of sight, though.
It's not a
Let's
wall.
Draw from the corner. He's doing an AoE, right?
Yeah, it's kind of. The thing is, it's close enough that it'll be difficult to do that.
It would
You'd have at
be
least-
if it were a ranged
have at least
attack,
a-
he would have superior cover. Or if it's an AOE, he has line of sight to the square which the flask will be bursting from, and then
Okay, well-
none of those attacks would have anything.
Okay, well, but still. Go ahead.
He would have a
Because it cuts
-2
through.
to hit the Lancer and the Hungry Zombie.
For a ranged
Ranged.
attack, it would have a
Yeah,
-2.
The thing is, can he get the thing to that corner, that spot, easily?
That square
Yeah.
is it an attack roll to get it into the location.
No, never mind.
I don't know what
Whatever.
You're using an item.
Yeah, he's using an item. He's throwing.
I
Wait,
don't
where
know
was
what
I? Maybe I
attack
can
rolls
move to
then.
this spot. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I move right? Wait, what is my speed? 1 second.
Speed should be 6.
6. Yeah.
Yeah, you put
You're
your.
not like heavy armor like I am.
So could I move right here?
Well,
I can
where
move
would you
through-
start at? Right here.
Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah, you
5.
can move to there if you want. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, we'll just do that.
Yeah, you're gonna be in the front liner for once.
Yeah, just for the time being. And then now I'm going to throw it right here.
Alrighty. Start
That
with
makes
skeleton lancer, then broken skeleton.
Answer 1. No.
Miss. Broken skeleton.
Broken skeleton.
Crit.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, it burns to doom and death and such.
All right, and then
Hungry
Hungry
Zombie
Zombie 1,
2,
19 versus Reflex.
Actually, it's Hungry Zombie 2.
Or Zombie 2, yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right,
Roll
so,
It's only like a D6, isn't it?
yeah, I do believe so. It's like a area burst D6 fire damage.
Alright,
1.
1. I'm just making sure the other has any, doesn't really have any vulnerabilities to.
And on a miss, deals half damage.
Oh, yeah, which is 1. The skeleton lancer.
Yes,
I am not gonna make it round down to 0,
you're so generous.
but it's still 1.
All right,
I'll enter in after Dweon.
Alrighty.
all right, took out 1. I'm happy with that. Go ahead.
We'll put Sephruz at 17 initiative and redo the thing and get him back. So Sephruz enters the combat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello.
Hello.
And Scout's missing melee. Oh wait, that's right. I was in the aspect of lurking spider and I've at combat advantage, so it's 19.
Versus the hungry zombie. Doesn't matter, it hits anyways.
Okay, so that's 9 damage. And an offhand attack, 19 and 13 damage.
Okay.
Most excellent.
That hits quite hard. It's still up.
Oh wow. Alright. Well,
Action the side of the head.
holy cow, what the heck?
Alrighty. And it's Cedr's turn.
Alrighty.
Use Bubble Beam.
I don't think that's going to be making an appearance. But Cedra's going to rush up the stairs or down the stairs in whichever direction it may be.
Down. Yep, downstairs.
Alrighty. And I'm going to make a at-will attack, Blistering Flourish. So I rapidly strike at the zombie right next to Sephru's.
Got it. Burn it.
We'll see.
Kill it with fire. Kill it with fire. Yes.
All right, yes. So I
That
just
will
start
hit
rapidly slashing at it.
for 13
Okay.
fire damage. And that will bloody it.
All right, and what I should have done first was minor action to activate my aura, but I'm doing that now, and I'm spending an action point, and then I'm going to, as part of my daily Whirling Mantis strike, or Whirling Mantis step, or something like that, involving a mantis, I'm going to shift my speed. I'll draw it out, and then
Do all the attacks. Got it. Alright. Waiting.
and actually that might not have been the spot I wanted to end
up
after
in,
all.
But still.
This is where I wanted to be.
Okay, but still you hit Zombie 2, Lancer, Broken Skeleton here, and Bone Tosser.
It's 3 people, so I'm going to skip the hungry zombie. I think everybody's going to be converging on him, and I don't think he's going to get a next meal after this. So let me make the attack rolls.
Lancer first.
All right, Lancer first, Broken Skeleton next, Bone Tosser third.
Got it.
Oh man, the fact that this Lancer is a skeleton, it just fills me with the urge to make a Fate Stay Night joke that no one will get.
And then Lancer, I want him shifted as part of my move to right there. And then I want Bone Tosser right here.
Fortitude.
Yep.
That will miss.
Alrighty, that'll be, I guess, against Broken Skeleton since he was the second attack. And
second attack will also miss.
Which one?
Both Skeleton Lancer and Broken Skeleton both miss. But you
Okay.
hit the Bone Tosser.
Alrighty, in that case, I'm going to Elven Accuracy to re-roll against Lancer.
Okay.
And I'm just going to roll the d20 because it looks like against Lancer I rolled a 6.
Yeah.
And hopefully this will be better than a 6. So does a 20 versus Fortitude hit?
Yes.
Okay. So unfortunately I missed Broken Skeleton, which is unfortunate because just like what everything else is going to be shortly, he'll be right next to me and untargeted.
So,
But everybody else...
we have a healer. We're fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so
18
damage...
damage to the Lancer.
18 damage would have been... yes, actually that's correct. I'm sorry, I was reading upside down.
31 on the Bone Tosser.
Bone Tosser, yep. And that's everything.
And it says miss does half damage, right?
Yes, and is slowed.
The Bone Tosser collapses into a pile of bones. The Skeletal Lancer actually will do the same. And will collapse into a pile of bones.
At the very least, the Broken Skeleton should fall because it did get, 14 damage done to it, almost?
Yeah, unfortunately, unfortunately,
it's a minion, isn't it?
Is a minion.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's a minion. Alright, in that case, I will... When you say they've fallen to the ground, do you mean the Bone Tosser and Lancer have, appeared slain, or do you mean, they're bloodied and,
they appear to have collapsed into a pile of bones that are still kind of moving.
Okay, in that case...
prone.
Alright, in that case, I'm going to pop the guy missed in the face with a quick flurry slash, and that's going to be the end of my turn.
So you're going to do the thing where the thing.
Yeah.
Alright, it is
there
not
we go.
radiant damage, so it falls prone.
And that's, of course, my turn. And Bone Tosser and Lancer will be right next to me as part of that shift that I did with the Mantis step.
You move them to there and to here.
Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to reach them with my attack.
Got it. Alrighty, anything else? left on your turn. You've action
No,
pointed, you
no,
can
that's all
discard.
my. Yeah, that's my
Alright,
everything
the
that I did.
Skeletal Lancer is going to use an ability called Reassemble. Minor action at will. The skeleton stands up from prone. So it's no longer prone. And it has a nice little trait here. Fall and rise again. The skeleton has resist 5 to all damage while prone. Well, when the skeleton stands up, it has combat advantage on its next attack that turn. How much does this skeleton hate you?
Oh, as
Probably
much
a
as I
lot.
hate him, I bet.
Yes, it's going to use an ability called Multi-Thrust. And I need D4s here to decide who's he's hitting with each. Basically, he does a random attack against random creatures in reach. He does it 3 times. So, first attack will be, let's see, we'll go, there's 4 creatures in reach. You will be number 2. Bone Tossers 1, Cedra 2, Broken Skeleton 3, and other Broken Skeleton over here will be 4. Let's see. First attack on the Broken Skeleton. I'll resolve them after I... One on Cedra, and one on the Bone Tosser. Alrighty. This is actually versus Reflex, so... First one against the Broken Skeleton. That'll work on Cedra. Also works.
Yeah, I'd say
And
so.
the Bone Tosser also works. What?
Unfreaking
Alrighty.
believable.
I think we have discovered the secret number. Alright. Doesn't do a lot of damage on each hit. So Broken Skeleton takes 4 damage. Cedra takes 3 damage. The Bone Tosser takes 7 damage. Woohoo. The Broken Skeleton is now prone. And the Bone Tosser takes his 7 damage like a boss.
How do you know I was weak to getting stabbed?
Yeah, fortunately that's a one-time thing. Alrighty. Broken Skeletons. The Broken Skeletons are going to move around. Or at least some of them are. This one is going to stand up as a move action because it doesn't have that cool thing the other ones do. And will then charge Chef Ruse. Because he's the only one, really. For a 20 versus AC.
Yes.
Alright, take 6 damage from his claw.
Down to 7 health,
Skeleton
guys.
here can get around the thing and hit Cedra with combat advantage, so it'll actually be a plus 11. So 24 versus AC.
Oh, sure.
6 damage. And I think there's one up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go here and charging Dweon. So this will be a plus 10. 13
What?
versus AC.
What is it? 13
13.
versus AC? No.
Okay, they missed.
Of
Hungry
course.
zombie.
Wait. I think I have an immediate reaction. Hang on 1 second. I never get to use this because I'm always in the back.
Oh, the thing where you shift.
Yep. At will, immediate reaction. An enemy misses you with a melee attack. You can shift 1 square. This is Goblin Tactics. I don't know if it would benefit me to do that.
Well,
I'm going to do it anyway.
alright, the Hungry Zombie 1. Hungry Zombie 1 is making sure what to do. Okay, it is going to... It's going to move forward a little bit and charge Dweon.
Wait, I got a question, Andrew, really quickly.
Yeah.
This is a technical question.
Yes.
I'm looking at my stuff right now. Nope, never mind. I answered my own question. Go ahead.
Alrighty. Charging Dweon. It misses completely.
Haha!
Yeah.
I'm gonna use Goblin Tactics again
Well,
because
you
it's.
can only do that once per round.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay.
And it is now Murdoch's turn.
Oh, so many choices. So many choices. Well, clearly I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Got it?
and then
Hit something?
now my yeah, of course I'm gonna hit something. I think I want to try to hit both of them, so I'm gonna do Roots of Stone. I think that would be the wise choice. Okay, so for it's a close burst, so this will be 1, this will be 2.
Alrighty.
1, 2.
Let's see. The broken skeleton cries like a baby.
That's correct. That is exactly what he does.
You took out the broken skeleton, I think.
Okay.
And get the thing up. And the other one, I'm making sure we do the hit AC for it. Just did.
All right.
Hungry zombie.
Crit damage. Yep.
Alright. So a total of, what was it? 10 damage?
15.
15. Oh.
Yep, and there's a little zone there now that
Oh, yeah.
if for some reason, yeah.
18.
Yep.
The plus 3, okay. Sorry.
And I mark him because I can freely do that.
Can you?
Yes.
Alrighty. He is marked by you.
And I think that's all I want to do.
Alrighty. Hungry Zombie 2 is right next to Sephiroth.
I was about to wreck my shit.
And is going to do a slam attack on you. Let's see. 8 versus AC. 19 versus AC.
Yep.
Oh boy. Here's it. Okay, it does hit like a truck. It still does only 9 damage. But still, I think that's enough to take you down.
Yep.
No.
And he gets
Alrighty.
knocked prone, so.
Yeah, well. Also, he can make a grab attack against a target.
But he's on the ground now. So am I, but so is he.
Yeah, he's still grabbing for you.
It's okay. We won't judge you when you're zombie Sephiroth.
If I become a zombie, kill me.
Does 11 hit your reflex minus, I think, 5?
No.
Yeah,
Don't worry, Alex. I will call you Zombie Cedric in honor of our first session.
My reflex is 17, so it misses.
Got it. Minus.
Yeah, it'd still be a 12.
Okay. Alrighty.
Even when I'm passed out, my reflex is still better than is still too good to be grabbed.
Alrighty, the shambling corpses. Alrighty. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And hit Murdoch with a slam attack. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize Sephiroth was down. Oh, man.
Does a 10 hit your AC?
No.
Okay. Then this one is gonna go here and then here, and it's gonna pull some diseased internal organ out of its chest and throw it at Cedro. Does a 17 hit your reflex?
It just hits it. Yup.
Alright, you take 2 damage and 4 necrotic damage. For a total of 6 if you have no resistances. As basically
Alrighty.
it hits you in the face and bursts into icky stuff.
Now that's not icky, that's just mean.
This shambling corpse is going to do the same thing, but to say Buion. Buion looks like a good target. Again, the 2 regular damage and 4 necrotic. As a diseased internal organ is thrown in your face and explodes into icky, disgusting stuff.
All right, 6 points.
Total, yep. And it's Zul's turn.
Okay, I'm going to start off doing a. Oh, look. I'm going to do a 1 point dishearten centered right there.
Got it. All those.
Yep. All 3 of those. Or 4.
4, actually.
So.
Shambling corpse above. That will knock it down. Second shambling corpse is not quite enough.
Nah, bummer.
The skeleton in the middle. 19 versus will hit, which will again prone it. And the last one is crit. But it's a type other than radiant, so it just gets knocked prone and technically it's bloodied, more or less.
Okay, and then I'm going to back up a bit.
Got it.
And then that is my turn.
Alright, Aya.
Aya's gonna step up to the spot that Zul just vacated.
And it's sounding like a robot.
Well,
Go for it.
Blue,
Continue.
dispense justice.
Yes.
And she's gonna hit Sephiroth with an Ardent Surge. So he will heal for his healing surge value plus 6. Yay!
And get a +1 to attack rolls until the end of Aya's next turn.
Alright, so that's my minor. Standard action. Let's see, there's 3 dudes here. Unfortunately, I don't have anything that can really target dudes. At least not yet. So I guess I just have to settle on...
You're very robot-y again.
Sorry.
Okay, oh, go ahead.
Alright, this guy. I'm going to stab him with an energizing strike.
Got it.
Alright, so 20 versus AC.
That will hit.
For 11 damage, Sephiroth will get the 6 temporary hit points.
Thank you.
Wait a second here. Whoops. This is the wrong one. Oops. I forgot about it. I had the wrong one.
No, that's the one I was attacking.
The hungry zombie. Sorry, yeah,
that's
the one I mean. I set it up the wrong way last time. Last attack. Forgot. It's one of the ones that actually gets damaged. Sorry.
Oh.
And it was bloody just before that, so yeah. Okay.
Alright, so... Okay, good for now. That'll be my turn.
Alrighty.
Oh, yeah, and all the ones I had, sorry, take the -2 to attack rolls.
Got it. Alright, well, that one's bloody but still up. And it did hit thing. Dweon, you got zombies and skeleton in your face. Do you want that?
No. The short answer is no. The long answer is, let's see.
Hell no.
1, 2,
No,
3.
how it goes is, the short answer is no. The long answer is no.
No. Unfortunately, Cedra, you're out of my range. How are you? But you're still not bloodied, right?
Oh, I'm about there, but I'm hanging in.
All right, you're gonna have to hang in for a little bit more. And Sephruz, you're just below bloodied, but you got 10 hit points.
Yeah, I've got 19 out of, well, 13 and then plus 6.
All right. Let's see. I think I'm gonna have to. I don't think I can make it over to Cedra, so I will use my first healing infusion on Sephruz. I reach in my pouch and grab a little green orb, and I chuck it over Murdoch's head. It lands on Sephruz, and you
Cracks
can.
open and starts tweeting.
It cracks open, and this green goop spreads over you, but heals you. A healing surge +2.
So basically, you threw one of those shampoo things.
Yeah, a trial size of shampoo.
Yeah.
Pert plus, because, Sephruz has a little bit of a dandruff problem.
Mm.
Oh, wait, no, that'd be Head and Shoulders. My bad. Okay. So I'm going to. I don't like being in the middle of all this nastiness, so I'm going to shift back one here.
Yeah.
And as my standard action, I will. What do I do here? I know what I'll do. On Aya, right in front of me, I will cast Thundering Armor.
Thunder armor, go!
So this is your primary target. You get +1 bonus to your AC, Aya, and I get to make an attack on the zombie in front of you.
The zombie or the skeleton?
Let's see. This guy right here is prone.
Yeah, you'll get a bonus to hit him.
All right, I'll do that then.
Got it.
So this is versus Fortitude. Thundering Armor. We can add 2 to that. Okay.
You don't need to add 2 to that because, that hits anyways.
All right, and damage is 1d8 +5.
Doesn't matter because it explodes.
All right.
Well,
All right.
it crumbles to dust actually, but whatever.
Oh, I was about to say you got a fun zombie.
Nope, no fun zombie for me. And I think that is good for me, I think.
Alright, Sephruz, you are currently prone.
Alright, I stand up and as a minor action activate my Master's Rapier. So now I can activate both my stances. So I also activate
Alright, with your
aspect of
standard
the
action,
cunning.
you activate a minor action ability.
Wait, do you have to activate it, or is it
You'll
just
have to
already
activate him.
Okay, well then I won't bother activating it yet. So I just have aspect of the lurking spider. So that's a 22.
To stab which one?
The hungry zombie.
Hungry zombie gets stabbed for how much was it? 8?
It's 11. It'll be 11 damage after.
Alrighty, and offhand.
25 and then 8.
Alright, you hit hard, but it's still semi-animate.
Okay, and then I'll spend my action point and hit it again. Oof. That sucks.
Yeah,
Oh.
You missed.
14, yeah. Alright, well.
So 14's still not quite enough to hit it.
Okay, well, that's it.
Close, but not exactly. You need it. The Bone Tosser is currently in melee. It is currently in melee, and it does not like that.
Well, hopefully it doesn't have a melee attack. Otherwise, I get the.
Well, it might have a melee attack. It might just not be as effective as its range. So let's see here. So it's gonna claw at you.
It found a way to make that effective with yet another 18. You've got a lucky number this session.
11 damage.
Okay, now I'm way bloodied.
And then it's your turn.
Oof.
Well,
he's
Storm
kind of
sounds like a plan right now.
See, it's either that or something else, and I'm thinking of the something else, even though it may not do me as much justice. But it does kind of help me out a little bit. I'm just trying to think because I know I am definitely surrounded. Alrighty, yeah, I think I'm going to do it this way anyway. Because you never know, I might get lucky with my attack roll and kill it or something.
Mhm.
I'm going to light the fire on Skeleton Lancer. So, while my sword is still on fire, I need to select my token for that.
Versus reflex, I'm assuming.
I believe it is versus ref. Oh, are you kidding me? That's about as low as I could have rolled.
That's a miss.
All right. Well, at least I get the move
Back.
technique, which is sorta gonna help me out a little bit.
So basically, everything that starts your turn next to you takes fire damage. Got it.
Yes, and honestly, shifting 2 squares isn't going to save me any more than standing still is going to save me because they still gonna easy for me to say. They are still going to have a move action on their turn, so I'm going to stand in place and they can burn if they want to try and take me down.
Alright, Skeleton Lancer goes. Skeleton Lancer starts his turn next to you. He takes 8 damage. He is now marrowed, aka bloodied. Didn't have anything cool to do other than try and stab you with his spear, lance, whatever.
I am weak to getting stabbed, so we'll see.
Does a 13 hit you?
No.
Alrighty, then you are not weak to it right now. The broken skeleton. I think the only two left are next to Cedra. Take the fire damage. Mean they fall prone. Wait, the one already was prone from something, so is now dead. But the one that took damage is going to stand up and claw Cedra. That's whatever. And now I found a new happy fun number.
Good.
Better than 18.
Okay. Hungry Zombie 1, which I believe is this guy here, is going to try and hit Murdoch, because why not? It's marked. Bonus. Hits Murdoch for
I mean, it hits definitely. Yes. How much damage?
for this much. 8 damage, minimum damage.
All
But he gets to
right.
try and grab you. It's part of his thing.
Okay.
Versus reflex.
I'm gonna say yes.
Alrighty, you have been grabbed by the Hungry Zombie 1.
Okay.
And it's now your turn.
All right. So grabbed mechanics.
Immobilized, and basically you don't want to be grabbed.
Force
Okay.
movement will knock you out of grab if you have
Yeah.
something that can push them.
Yep.
Teleports also do the same thing. Will get you out of a grab.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm doing disrupting advance against him.
Alrighty, go for it.
Why
Oh
would
my
you do
god.
that?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's a miss.
I'm gonna say that doesn't work.
Indeed, it doesn't.
Oh boy. Okay, let me think about my
Everybody does
options.
have. If you haven't used an action point, now would be a good time.
That's what I'm thinking. I think that was my only other push though, which is unfortunate.
Well, it's a move action. You can try and escape.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking because I wasn't gonna move anyway. So I might do that. What's that? Fort versus something and
It's your
Acrobatics or
athletics versus
athletics, whichever is better for you versus
your
when
athletics versus their fortitude, or your acrobatics against their reflex.
I'm gonna go with my athletics.
versus fortitude.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Oh, and I rolled
Yeah.
bad.
Does that include the bonus?
Yeah, yeah. My bonus is good too. I rolled bad.
Yeah, that's the miss. You're still grabbed by him.
All right, let me think about this. I
If he's
think
dead, he can't grab you.
that's what I have to action point,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to turn into a tree. Finally, I've never turned into this tree in real time yet.
Oh, you're gonna be a zombie tree in a second.
So now, technically, this activates a submit, so I get a +1 to AC, cold 5, and everything within 2 of me is difficult terrain.
For enemies only.
And now I will be attacking the 2 of them
Okay.
because it's close burst.
And is it a close burst all enemies only, or creatures?
Yeah,
Okay,
enemies, just enemies.
Alrighty,
Good.
So
I
I
can handle
will.
it.
Zombie.
I think I'm gonna choose the zombie first, and the other one second. The
Got it.
corpse. All right, here we go.
Alright,
Number
bring that.
1. Oh my gosh, it's half damage, luckily, which is good, but
Yeah.
not very good.
Still a
Not
miss
very
on
good
that guy.
damage. Yeah,
The
and
other
then
one.
the other guy, 21. That's much better.
Yeah, the other guy's a 21. He goes prone permanently because you basically knock out his legs. He's just a torso flopping around.
Okay.
And the other one took like 4 damage.
Yep, that's correct. And he's immobilized, so he's not going anywhere with me.
Okay.
Ah,
Alrighty.
there we go.
Hungry
So wait,
zombie.
which one has grabbed you? The
This one.
This one.
that one. Okay, that one has. Okay.
Alrighty. Yeah, the one that's next to him. Alrighty. Hungry Zombie 2. Hungry Zombie 2. I'm trying to. That's why I can't see its meter that low. Alrighty. Hungry Zombie 2 is hungry and sees somebody's grabbed some takeout. He's gonna shift over here and attack Murdoch.
Take
And it's
Crap.
gonna be a slam here. +8.
You know what? I should have. I screwed up. I should have second winded. Oh well.
22 damage. Or 22 to hit.
22
Yeah.
damage. Holy crap.
Worst thing is if I would have second winded with a minor like I should have, that wouldn't hit. But it hits.
Because of its trait called Brave.
Oh no.
The zombie deals +5 damage on melee attacks against grabbed creatures.
Oh great.
Oh,
So
nice.
this could hurt a lot. Yes, it does.
Oh.
Ghetto Frank.
It's good I'm the tank because I still have 5 HP.
Nice.
I was about to say that's like
Oh god.
only 11 less than my max. So you take a
That's
hit.
6 less
You can
than
take a
my
hit like that,
max.
then go for it.
It's
Yeah.
okay. We won't abandon you just because you're going to become a zombie now.
He's gonna be a zombie tree.
The shambling corpses. Alrighty. The shambling corpse over near Cedra is going to make an intelligence check to see if it understands well, it actually just starts its turn or enters for the thing.
Start.
It starts, and then of course all creatures know what's up with stuff, so it should at least know enough to know that like it should be safe if that's what you're
it's gonna
trying
throw
to
an
figure out
organ
what
at
to
you.
do.
It's
Okay.
throwing an organ at you. It pulls out what appears to be a liver. 15 versus reflex.
Alright, well I was ready for an organ to the face this time, so I ducked.
Okay. The one over here is going to stand up once I get it to do the thing. And it's going to throw an organ at Aya. versus her reflex. Does that hit your reflex, Dea?
Yeah, it does.
Take a total of 6 damage, 4 of which is necrotic. If it matters. And the one next to Murdoch is going to stand up. And is going to try and slam Murdoch. Versus his AC.
Oh, yep. It sure does.
Alrighty, 4 regular damage, and 2 necrotic is basically part of its hand. Its hand kind of, explodes icky, disgusting, bloody gunk into your face.
Okay. So it's 6 damage, or it's
6.
4, it's just...
It's a total of 6, 2 of which is necrotic damage.
Alright, I'm at -1.
Oh boy.
Like I said, I should have second winded freely. That's my
Alright,
foolishness.
Okay, let's see. I am going to move up a little bit, and I'm going to do a augment 0. What do you call it? Augment 0 dishearten right there.
Okay. Right there. So hungry zombie. Alright, that should be just enough. The corpse is the second one, yes, and the other one is enough too. This one is dead. Dead can be again, and it's a total of 7 damage each of them.
And yeah, they take -2, so hopefully I can help save Murdoch a bit.
One of those is down.
I think it will.
And the other one is still bloodied, but still up too.
I will say that Murdoch may multi-class into like cleric or something because of his hatred now for the undead. Just so you guys know.
Got it.
Mark my words.
I mean, not all undead are bad, just saying.
Uh-huh. Alright, anything else we're
Just
doing?
80% of
Or
them.
anything?
Oh no, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, Aya.
Alright, A is going to hit this zombie with an Augment 2 Energizing Strike.
Got it.
Or at least that's the plan, anyway.
That's the plan.
18 versus AC.
Yep, you got it.
Alright, so it's 15 damage to the zombie.
Getting that. Still up.
Damn it.
But
Alright, well, Murdoch's going to get a healing. Murdoch's going to get a healing surge.
Yay, Murdoch. Heal.
Yeah.
From 0.
Alright.
So. Anything else Aya's doing?
Well, my plan is going to go into motion. I'm going to move past the zombie. So, whack me.
The zombie is going to try and hit you with slam attack. And fails.
Alright, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will use my Ardent Surge on Cedra.
Got it.
So heal for your Surge plus 4.
I appreciate that as I look
and
back and see you have
hit. And you get a plus 1 to hit.
Okay,
Alright.
so yeah, that turned things around for me, I think.
Alright, now I'm going to action point
Yes.
and hit the Skeletal Lancer with a rank 0 Energizing Strike. That's my go-to right now.
Yeah.
So here goes. 26 versus AC.
That will hit.
Alright, the Lancer will take 11 damage. And Cedra, I said heal for your surge value plus 4, not kill yourself.
What happened? Jeffers, what's going on?
Yeah, if I'd remembered that +1, we could have saved Murdoch a lot of pain.
Oh, yeah.
Because I probably...
something by 1, didn't you?
Yeah, I got a 14.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
Crap.
You
I would
fall
have killed that hungry zombie.
You fall unconscious. You get back conscious. It's
Fall
circle of
down and
life.
get back up again. You're
Sorry,
not gonna
Murdoch.
get knocked down again. Alright,
Alrighty, and so I'm going to give the 6 temporary hit points to Cedra.
because he'll need them.
Yep, because he's surrounded by dudes, and Murdoch's got one dude.
Alright, and
Well, with Aya here, I should be fine now.
Alrighty,
Leon's turn.
and that is literally everything I can do, so that's it from me.
Leon's turn.
Okay, Dweon's going to move right next to Murdoch. He sees that he's slowly getting up from Aya's healing.
Yep.
And I'm going to, as a minor action, I'm going to use my Iron Resurgence. It's a counter power. It says, though your hands do little to comfort the wounded, you ensure that the injury will not keep an ally out of battle. So the target loses a healing surge and then can spend 1 or 2 healing surges. And then the target also gains temporary hit points equal to half or her healing surge value. So Murdoch spend 2 healing surges.
And has healed.
His or her.
Okay, just making sure. I only heard the her part.
Yeah, so technically, I always remember how that power works. If I want to use the 2, I technically use up 3 healing surge.
Nope. You spend 1 healing surge, but you can take.
Basically,
No, how it works is that you lose a surge and then can spend 1 or 2.
yeah,
Right,
so
you
basically
still have to
you
spend them.
Yeah, you're right.
You lose.
It's pretty much.
That's why the flavor text says your hands do little to comfort.
Right.
Gotcha.
Anyways,
But it's still really good because I just almost went back up to full.
Plus you have temporary hit points.
Leon.
All right. So that was my minor action. As a standard, I'm going to cast Thundering Armor on Murdoch. He's still grabbed, right, by this hungry zombie?
Technically, yes. Yes, yes.
Technically, yes. All right. So I'm going to cast Thundering Armor on him and see if I can't do this. So you, Murdoch, you gain a +1 to your AC until the end of my next turn.
I tried my best to loosen his grip by stabbing him in the face, but it didn't work.
Didn't quite work. Thundering Armor, does a 12 hit? No. Versus his Fortitude?
Uh-uh.
All right. I'm going to spend my action point and do the same attack again. Does a 20 hit his Fortitude?
Yes.
All right. So I can hit him as an add, 1d8 plus 5. Take 6 points of damage. Does that kill him?
Find out here. Yes.
All right. I'm going to also push his corpse 3 spaces away. No, yes, 3 spaces away.
Yep.
Just in case he decides to get back up.
Alrighty. So Dweon did his thing. Sephiroth.
Alright, I activate Aspect of the Cunning Fox, so I have both of them going now.
Yep.
And did I run 1, 2, 3?
You can technically run wherever you want because the Cunning Fox means that on your turn you'll take half damage from any damage source.
Yeah, I just would rather... Wait, hold on.
You'd rather not take damage, period.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, it's okay, that is
but I was going to say
16.
that feature is kind of the reason you take Aspect of the Cunning Fox.
Yeah, I know, but it's also for another reason.
Alright, so you hit him.
That's 8 regular damage. Let's kill him.
Skeleton. No, that's the zombie you're on right.
Shoveling corpse, yeah.
The skeleton corpse, you chop off its legs, and the torso falls prone to the ground.
Well, that does nothing, so...
You miss it with the other attack.
So then I shift to... Here.
Got it. Alrighty. Anything else?
Nope.
Alrighty. The Bone Tosser is going to try and claw Cedra again. Because, well...
And I know it's been a while, but he's the very last monster that takes the 5 damage from my fire aura.
Never mind. It was 8 damage. He burned to death.
That's a sad
Um,
life for the skeleton.
we like didn't get touched last combat, so I didn't get touched at all last combat. I didn't need to use a surge, so I had started with 12 like I normally do. So I'm
Oh,
at
that's right. You're a tanky tank. You have lots.
yeah, I have 8 left, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Cool.
Just give me those.
A has also got pretty good amount of surges because she's con secondary.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Cedra.
Alright, well, the fire dies down as the heat returns to the cool temperature here in the basement, and I'm going to shift south. And I'm going to 5 storms, with Skeleton Lancer being my first target.
Got it.
I'm flanking him, but I'm not going to add the +2 until after the roll, just because I would have to add it for everything.
Alright. Alright, let's see here.
And so it'll be a 15 versus his reflex.
Which is just a miss, barely.
You have a plus
drat.
one hit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, duh, I
never mind,
do.
You hit.
Oh yeah, thank you for
And the
pointing
other
that
one
out. I had
is
forgotten
20.
about that.
Yeah, you hit them both.
Alright, he takes 12 damage, and so does the other guy. Are they both still standing?
Give me a moment here. The shambling corpse definitely is not. It was not standing in the first place because it didn't have legs to stand on. But you basically kicked it in the face, and the face collapsed, and it's not moving anymore. The skeleton lancer.
I'm doing a Zelda spin attack.
It's still above. Still up.
Flurry of blows.
Alright. Yep, then he'll be the target of my flurry of blows.
Do
which
it.
is 5 damage.
And that knocks him down. Broke.
Yay!
Alright. And that's my
Alrighty.
turn.
That's your turn. But the lancer is no longer around. Broken skeleton is going to stand up. Wait, no, it doesn't need to stand up. It's already stood up. It's going to shift here and hit Cedra with a claw.
And hit it does.
Alright, take your 6 damage. Like it.
Yeah, I'm there celebrating a successful roundhouse kick, and I'm not paying attention to anybody behind me.
Murdoch. Murdoch. Ryan. 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 Well, I'll assume Murdoch is holding action for the moment. He doesn't not responding. Hungry Zombie 2 is dead. Shambling Corpse, there's one last one left. It's gonna charge Dweon, because why not? Is it 23 versus AC Dweon?
Yes.
Take your
Let me
total
make
6
sure.
damage.
All right. 6 damage.
Zool.
Okay, I am. I'm gonna go ahead and dishearten the shambling corpse,
Got it.
and then I'm gonna back up a bit,
Okay.
and that is my turn.
Shambling Corpse falls down forever. Never. Yeah.
Alright. So there is still a skeleton to deal with.
Yes.
Gonna poke him.
You're gonna poke him.
28 versus AC.
You poke him. He falls down. Does not get up.
Most excellent.
Alrighty. None of the.
Like,
Okay.
I assume when
I
you
said,
poked
looks
him, you
like
just
that's all
knocked
of
out a spinal column. Just like boop boop, like Jenga,
Ooh,
knock
crap.
out a supporting piece.
Yeah.
We look at Saffruz and say, I think we took care of your church's problem.
La da. Alright. Cool.
You may want to speak. You may want to speak with them about having further problems like that.
Tell them that they're
Well, this is a
acolytes of
problem of
bloody
their
idiot.
own causing. I'm sure there'll be plenty others like this in the future. Hopefully, we won't fight them in the streets. It'll be the basement again.
I'm sure it's not only one church. I'm sure it's all churches can have this issue, especially when they all do the same. They all what did you try to do?
They were trying to they were
Yeah,
trying to
preserve
preserve
the
some
dead.
corpses for burial later on. But yeah, it went wrong, very wrong.
Yeah, I'm sure all churches do this. I don't know much about other churches. We can always ask Aya. She's the most religious of us all. I just follow the Raven Queen because her tenets match my beliefs. Everyone demands justice. Everyone deserves justice in the end.
Cedar just shrugs. Well, fine then.
He just walks out of the basement.
Alright, so
Whoa, he left the map.
he went into the void. No, don't go into the void.
That's
I
where
wish you.
the Raven Queen lives.
Not wrong.
Alright, so
I join the Thieves Guild and become a Nightingale.
alrighty. So basically, yeah, the party does some has done them a favor, and they'll do you a favor in return. So,
Most excellent.
Do they
Not
have any
Zaba
food
Pipe.
upstairs yet?
yes, there's food. The two that were unconscious are still kind of still out of it for the moment. Seika has been trying to gum some of whatever they've got, kind of like porridge or something.
She has teeth, right? She just doesn't have
No.
a tongue. She has no teeth either. They pulled her teeth out.
Yeah,
Yes.
you didn't.
Oh, dude, this dude's gonna die.
Yeah.
The goblins on board. We're good. Let's go, Murdoch.
Alrighty. So it's about closing on 9:30 here. How's everybody feel about continuing on, or?
I'm good to keep
I'm
going.
groovy.
I'm fine. I don't have anything to do.
Well, I need to refill my drink or get another one or something.
I'm probably limited to another half hour, but
Well, we can do a little RP then. I'll go
yeah.
grab
Well, I
a.
mean, yeah.
We'll do a little RP, and then I'm just gonna go grab a fresh drink.
That's a smart idea. I'm gonna grab a drink and all that jazz too.
And before I forget, there is one thing that they definitely will do. You know, they will give you what they were going to give the whoever did the thing for them. In
Who's gonna
addition
end
to
up being
everything
us
else.
anyway?
In addition to everything else, they're going to perform a nice little like ritual thing to give you a boon. One of your members of your party a boon. Whichever one. You guys can choose whichever one of your party wants to have it, but that's the thing that they'll get.
Let's see what this is.
And keep in mind that some of you have already gotten several things already, including some really cool stuff.
Hmm. That could be useful for pretty much any of the melee fighters.
Yeah,
Yeah, I already have a cloak, so I'm good.
it's not a
I,
cloak.
it's a
Not actually.
shroud.
It's
Well,
a
it's
it's a boon. It's a divine boon. It's not really a cloak per se. It's just like a
Oh, I see.
it's kind of a
A passive bonus.
passive bonus and a little ability you can use.
I
When-
say either Aya or Cedra / Murdoch should get it since they tend to just like they tend to be marking more, need the marking more so.
Wouldn't it be fitting to give it to the person who like worships the Raven Queen?
I was just going to say the same thing.
Yeah, but the
If
thing is, he did get some cool stuff just a moment, last
if
session
if
as
we're gonna
well.
if we're gonna give it to me, then I'm gonna give someone else the Frostwolf pelt,
Oh,
like
no.
either Cedra or Murdoch, because they tend to get hit more often than Aya does, and it'd be probably more useful, especially like considering last round when Cedra got surrounded
Yeah, Cedra could use a bonus and being able to knock someone down and stuff.
daily.
Murdoch already has the thing where he can get resistance to cold,
Hmm.
but Cedra doesn't.
Yeah.
And of course, there's always the. And I think Cedra still has the plain old +1 amulet that he could probably
Yeah.
give to somebody else.
I mean, he probably needs the +1 amulet more than anyone else right now, because I
But
mean, I go
the
down.
amulet, but your cloak does the same thing and more.
Fair enough.
Yeah, kind of thing.
Mm,
Well,
it.
Adam, what do you say
Well, yeah, we can talk to Adam about it.
when he gets back? Apparently,
I think he went to get a drink.
Yeah,
yeah, he did.
because like I am not going to hog 3 magical items. I've got the Frostwolf pelt and this awesome sword already.
Yeah.
I'm back.
It doesn't personally bother me if one person ends up with more than the others.
Yeah, but this
If it
one,
fits them, yeah.
like, I will definitely give Cedra the Frostwolf pelt if we're gonna give the shroud to me.
Yeah.
I've got an amulet of protection already though, so anybody that's missing an amulet of protection or anything like that, that'll
Yeah. You could
shore up their defenses. Probably better fit for them.
Yeah.
I'm missing an amulet. I don't know if anyone else is.
Murdoch,
Yeah, I am as
Murdoch,
well.
let me find the. I have a paper that I've been trying to keep the stuff info on. Aya, Zool, and Murdoch don't have any kind of a neck slot at the moment.
Oh yeah, then that should definitely go to Murdoch.
Yeah, Murdoch. There's not a lot of melee things that hit things other than AC. For those that do, you don't want them to hit.
Yeah, I was going
Do
to say, once
awful
you start
things.
getting the Paragon in there, smacking you in the tendons and
Reflexor.
stuff, it doesn't get fun anymore.
Or something.
I mean, if you guys want to go that way, I'm okay with kind of a trade along where Sefru's logically, because he is a Raven Queen champion, gets the boon. Cedra gets the frost pelt, and I get the amulet of protection. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I think that's
I,
how
I think it makes sense that you should. I mean, why would any of us really? Not that we don't want his, but like personally, I think Murdoch would be great for him to have that boon because the teleporting would be awesome. I could get in there and like,
you could get
but
get up to somebody. Yeah.
right, but I already do mark, so I don't really need another mark. It's just you know what I mean, like.
Well, this isn't a mark. This is like
No.
a named mark. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
mark isn't its name, not that it like marks. This would
But
let you reroll damage, right? Well, actually, yeah, that's probably. I was going to say that's smart for anybody that has like an attack that it's like a big like weapon size or big like
Yeah, it's
spell size with
well,
lots
that's
of
why it
damage
would probably
dice.
be better for one of you two instead of me because I do mostly one weapon damage type of stuff. So I
Yeah,
mean,
me
Well, your
too.
weapon is a big one.
yes,
D10's one of the bigger ones. But
yeah, that's what I said. I'm fine. I'd be fine either way. Either way you guys go, but I think in game wise, it would make sense more for Sephiroth to get it.
the reason I say that should just probably be melee is because of the teleport ability.
Yeah.
Just because that makes the most sense for everyone else. Wait, Okay, quick question. Can you do that reroll the result of one damage die every turn, or is it just once?
Let me look. Let me make sure what it does. How it's set up. I need to go fetch the thing.
I can
have
do a
you.
compendium search for it real quick.
No, I just sent the. I sent the. I have a. I sent you the PDF that's basically the compendium stuff. It's just
Ah, okay.
I'm looking it up in my amongst my items I have here. There we go.
That's an encounter action. It says.
And
Mm-hmm. Well,
Well, it's an
it
encounter to place the mark, but
yeah,
then
yeah, it's
it doesn't have a.
the mark lasts until the end of the encounter. So
so does
basically,
that
you can
mean?
do it every time you roll damage dice.
Oh my god!
Towards that one person with the mark. Oh,
Yeah.
Yes,
that's really cool.
that's really effective.
Yeah,
Especially if you're like,
basically you kind of call out you're my special friend,
And then
and I'm
if he
rough with my
runs,
friends.
yeah,
I
and
think for
just
bookkeeping reasons, I'm going to definitely avoid the shroud for sure, just because I know it gets tricky with area attacks.
Yeah, you
hmm
do have a few area attacks. For those who don't have a lot of them or only do them occasionally,
I
yeah,
have
it's a
0 area attacks. So
yeah,
yeah, I think I sent that PDF into
yeah the
the
frost
for
wolf
the
pelt.
Frost Wolf. Yeah,
Yeah, I already have it. So anybody else who wants to pick it up, whoever's getting it, I think Adam was.
yeah, I
You
think
can get the
The
we
information.
chose
frostwolf
him.
pelt. Oh,
Yeah,
that can go to Murdoch. If that's resistance to damage, I know I get whomped for damage a lot, but like as
Resistant
we
to
saw with
cold.
like getting
Yeah,
it doesn't.
but
It,
Murdoch
as we
already has a
saw with
daily that does
the
that.
zombie fight, he yeah, I was about to say, I think
it
he
does more to add
definitely used some.
bonuses. It just adds bonuses. The only thing it resists is frost, and he already has resist frost.
Or can get it from his daily if he needs it
Yeah,
for a battle.
Well, in that case, I guess I'll take it. Yeah.
yeah. I'm just gonna take off my character sheet real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, mess with that.
So no five
Alrighty.
So I'm getting the whatchamacallit, the other one.
The plain old
amulet.
the
The
plain old amulet, yeah.
amulet of
Okay.
protection. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Alrighty. And I'll need to switch everything around again. There's the pencil.
And now the character sheets we gave you today are incorrect.
Indeed.
It adds +1 to fortitude, reflex, and
Oh,
will. Okay,
Yeah.
that's right.
which is why I was wondering, Andrew, if we're going to be leveling soon. I mean, do I need to give you my character sheet right now?
Well, we'll be leveling probably next set at the end of next session if I'm right
All
about
right.
how we're doing this.
I'm gonna print a PDF of my character sheet real quick. I didn't know you needed the sheets again.
Yeah. Well, I kind of wanted to get some records and I was gonna set up the character for those who don't have a character builder, one of the official character builder. I was gonna set up the characters in one using one or the other one of them, and so that we have make sure everybody's bonuses and such are all right and all the little details and stuff. And I could just send those who don't have one, PDF of their character sheet.
hmm
I just kind of wanted to have the details around and kind of have a record of my own, so I don't send out, you know, so I don't give out another thing that is basically the same thing as somebody already has. So I know what bonuses and stuff everyone has for things.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Fine with me.
And actually, this little conversation has kind of put us close to the. So it's about 20 minutes till 10. And actually, we kind of got a good place to stop for the night at least.
hmm
But yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
Probably not
like
a
I
bad
said,
idea. I have homework.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
yeah.
cool.
And some people have stuff to do for school or work.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we'll finish up here then in a couple of seconds. Anything else anybody wants to say to either of our listeners?
Be sure to
Obviously,
drink your Ovaltine.
I tried finding the podcast. I don't know where you host it, but I couldn't locate it.
I
He
haven't
puts it on
I haven't
Twitch.
set up for actually posting it. I was actually going to do that after this session. Start looking for that place to host it. So far, I only have it on my YouTube channel for the moment. I'll give you
Oh,
a
on
link in
on
a moment.
YouTube.
Okay.
Alrighty, so anyways, say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Bye.
See you next session.
Bye.